Hiya, gang. James Corbett, as always, coming to you from the sunny climes of Western Japan, as always, via CorbettReport.com, as always. Or maybe not as always. Yes, for the attentive viewers in the crowd, you may have noticed over the past few days that CorbettReport.com has been redesigned. Yes, a completely new, redesigned CorbettReport.com. And I know that strikes fear into the hearts of people who are afraid of change and who think that they're going to have to, relearn how to use the website. I can assure you that the really newly redesigned CorbettReport.com has a very similar look and feel to the old website, so I don't think there's going to be a learning curve of any significance, but there are going to be some extra new functions that I think I'm pretty excited about. So let's go take a look on the desktop and I'll show you around the site. Here we are on the homepage of CorbettReport.com, and yes, as I say, it looks pretty similar to the old website, at least in terms of the layout. You have the introductory spiel, the latest video, the most recent audio down here, and of course you can just click on one of these and it will show you the post. But on the sidebar, again, we have purchase DVD, donate Bitcoin, subscribe via email, follow Twitter, Google, RSS, YouTube, mobile apps in case you want to follow on the go, and a blog roll of links and archives. Again, very, very similar to the old site with a lot of the same functionality. A lot of this is going to be identical, or at least virtually identical. The About page, identical to the old site. Audio, a little bit different. It used to be split out into the different categories. Here it is in this drop-down menu. So, for example, podcasts, interviews, film literature in the New World Order, questions for Corbett, the Well-Read Anarchist, and Corbett Report Radio are now all their separate categories. So, for example, if you click in on podcasts, you will get the page with all the podcasts. For example, episode 291, Why We Must Oppose Bilderberg, episode 290, The Enemy of My Enemy, etc. And, of course, just like in the old website, there's this big drop-down list at the top, so you can go all the way back to whatever you want, episode 1 if you want, but who wants to go quite that far back? Anyway, just click on this and select one of them. When you click on it, it'll bring you to that post. Again, the posts look very much similar. Let's just take a quick look at one. So, Why We Must Oppose Bilderberg. Here we have the episode. Here's the player. Here's the spiel. High quality, low quality downloads. Here's the YouTube player and the documentation, the show notes in the bottom there, as always. So again, I think it looks and feels pretty much the same. A couple of little added goodies here. For example, I'm working on this in this thumbnail image. Now, if you click on this, it should start playing the episode right there here in this podcast page, so you don't even have to go into the post itself to listen to the podcast. I think that's a nice little feature, but I'm still working out some kinks in the script, so it's not quite working yet. I'll get that working in the next couple of days. Videos, again, identical to the old site. Articles, identical to the old site. Support, donations, obviously, to donate to help support this website. You can click on donations and it brings you to the PayPal page where you can enter how much you want to donate via PayPal, debit card, credit card. Membership. Now this is going to be different than what you're used to. Here you can subscribe to the Corbett Report website for as little as 100 Japanese yen a month, or 300 yen a month, 500 yen a month, 1,200 a year, 2,500 a year, 5,000 a year. It's all completely up to you. If you don't know how much that is, just click on how much is 100 yen in US dollars. Today it's 97.5 pennies per month is what is the minimum amount for subscribing. So less than $12 a year. I think that's a pretty good deal. And what does that get you? Of course, it gets you the weekly Corbett Report subscriber newsletter, which contains my International Forecaster editorial, recommended reading and viewing, and once a month, a subscriber-only video. But now it also brings some added benefits, and we'll get into that in just a second. Contact form, again, exactly the same as the old site. Login, that's completely new. And RSS, if you click the RSS tab, and I suggest you do, you'll see very easy to subscribe to RSS feeds. And I know there were problems with my RSS feeds on my old website. These ones are as simple as they could possibly be. If you just want to subscribe simply, just click here at the top where it says please click here. It will send you to the FeedBurner page. So no matter what browser you're in, you should be able to subscribe via whatever your podcatcher of choice is, iTunes or Yahoo or NetVibes or whatever it is. And you should be able to get this, and this will have all of the latest posts, video, audio, all mixed together, so you can subscribe and get everything delivered to your podcatcher of choice. Or you can subscribe to each feed individually. The podcast feed, the interviews feed, videos, film literature in the New World Order, Questions for Corbett, Corbett Report articles, and Well-Read Anarchist, all separate podcast feeds now. So the old feeds are discontinued. If you are subscribed to one of the old feeds, except for the Everything feed, you will have to resubscribe, and there will be a little note that pops up in your feed to tell you this, and this is where you'll go to do it. So you can, again, choose exactly which of these feeds you want to subscribe to, and you can stay up to date with the latest posts. I hope you will do so, but if you're really not up on RSS, you don't know how to do this at all, you don't want to use a podcatcher, of course you can subscribe via email here in the sidebar. Just type in your email address, it will add you to the list, and then every time there's an update to the website, you'll get an email that day. All right, so that's all the basic stuff, but let's get into the interesting stuff. So when you log in, once you become a member, when you sign up for the membership, again, as little as 100 Japanese yen a month, about 97 cents a month, then you will be not only signed up for the subscriber newsletter, but you will also be given a login name and a password for the website, and you'll be able to log in via this login button here. Now, this hasn't happened yet, so if you are a subscriber, don't worry, you're going to sometime during this month. I have to get things sorted out on my end, but once I do, I will be emailing out your usernames and passwords, and then when new subscribers sign up, you'll be given a username and password at that point. And when this happens, you'll be able to, wait for it, leave comments on the website. Yay! Yes, comments. Pretty basic feature that was actually impossible on my old website. I was using a WordPress theme that was discontinued pretty much immediately after I started using it. So they never enabled the comments section, and I literally could not turn on commenting. Well, now I have comments, so let's make use of them. So again, subscribers can log in with the username and password that they'll be given, and they can go and just leave comments on any of these videos, articles, podcasts, what have you. And I think this is exciting for me personally because I know from interacting and corresponding with my subscribers, I know that they are an engaging, informative, switched-on audience of people who have interesting ideas and a lot to bring to the table themselves. So I'm looking forward to seeing the type of community that we can create here in the CorbettReport.com universe. I really want subscribers to start creating a community amongst themselves and sharing ideas amongst each other. So I'm looking forward to the vibrant discussions that will be taking place. So let's just go on the website and take a look at what that looks like. So here we are on the latest video version of the New World Next Week. There's the player and all those details. And I'm logged in as Corbett, so I can leave a comment. Here it is, folks, the inaugural comment of CorbettReport.com, the very first comment ever, and it's an incisive, interesting, intelligent, debate-sparking comment that will be very, very interesting. So there we go, and let's submit it. And bada bing, bada boom, there it is. Mark it on your calendar, June 9th, 2014 at 3:13 p.m. Japan Standard Time. The very first ever comment on the new CorbettReport.com website. So there it is. I think that's really exciting for me personally, and I hope for you guys out there. So once again, I hope you'll just take a few minutes to go through the new Corbett Report website and familiarize yourself with it. As I say, it'll be very similar in a lot of respects to the old website, but with a few added goodies. Oh, I completely forgot to show you the new shop. I had a lot of comments from people before that it was very difficult and painstaking to buy multiple DVDs before, and I agree, it really was. So I now have a cart feature. If you go into the shop, and you can, of course, add to cart whatever you're looking for, the Last Word, the 2009 Video Archive, whatever it is, and then you go down to the bottom, and there they are. Oh, there's two of them because I did this before as a test. But anyway, this will put them in the cart, and then you can just check out with your PayPal. So again, you can buy multiple DVDs very simply with this method. So again, I hope this website's very easy to use. I think it will be. There's probably still a few bugs in the system, so if you come across anything, please let me know. I will be still going over it in the next few days and trying to clean it up and make it just functioning perfectly, I hope. But as always, you can use the contact form exactly like the old site to get in touch with me and let me know about any comments, complaints, criticisms, or bugs, or whatever is on your mind. So once again, James Corbett here, CorbettReport.com. I want to thank all of you out there who do make this work possible, and I hope you enjoyed the new CorbettReport.com.